Hello, everyone. It's great to meet you online, and I hope all of you are safe in this COVID-19 epidemic. This is my topic, cyber attacks and in the COVID-19 period, and I'm Charles from Team T5. This is my agenda. In the first part, I'm going to give you some introduction about Team T5. In the second part is the cyber attack we observed in the COVID-19 period. And next, I'm going to discuss some impact resulted by the COVID-19. Next, I'm going to introduce you an interesting case. CPC ransomware attack happened in Taiwan last month. Last is my conclusion. Okay, the first part, Team T5 introduction. In case some of you haven't met me in person, this is me. I'm the CTO and the Chief Analyst of Team T5. I have more than 10 years of experience in security industry, and I am leading the analyst team doing cyber threat research in Team T5. I do malware research, exploit research, and tracking threat actors every day in my work. Also, I do some lecturing and presentation in several security conferences. Team T5 is a world-class team founded in 2014. We have more than 50 people, and we are based in Taipei. Team T5 members do a lot of research, and we present in many world-class conferences, including Black Hat, Kaspersky, SAS, Coldblue, HackCom, etc. Team T5 members are also hackers and great CTF players. We won really good grades in DEFCON CTF, the biggest CTF event in the world. Team T5 members are also very active in hacker community HackCom conference, the biggest security conference in Taiwan. Main customers of Team T5 are distributed in Japan and Taiwan now. However, we also have a few customers in US and Europe. In the same time, we are also building customers in Asia and Korea as well. We have currently more than 50 people across all industries. Team T5 provides two solutions to our customer. The first one is Threat Sonar. It's an elegant threat hunting technology that helps our customer uncover hidden threats. Our customer use Threat Sonar to do incident response, threat mitigation, and consulting service. In the same time, we also provide world-leading threat intelligence to our customer. We are actively tracking and monitoring more than 100 cyber attack groups around the world. We have high confidence in our achievement in espionage threat research, especially in Asia region. Team T5 has more than 10 years of experience doing threat intelligence research. We know Chinese language in the same time. We understand their culture and we are familiar with their hacker community. We also built a lot of automatic analysis platform to help us track malware sample and threat actors activity around the world. All the above advantage make Team T5 a unique team in our threat visibility to hunt threat actor activities. People might think Team T5 is only interested in threats in Asia region. That's not the case. We are also actively tracking threat actors from the world, including Korea, India, Russia, Pakistan, Europe, etc. The next part is the cyber attacks we observed in COVID-19 period. If you remember well, people in the world first noticed the outbreak of COVID-19 in January 23rd. A few days later, Patchwork, an Indian APT actor, attacked China by using the following lure thing. This is the first APT sample related to COVID-19 we intercepted, and we believe the threat actors' motivation is to collect in situation of COVID-19 inside China. 2 weeks later, Ocean Lotus and Vietnam APT actor, they attacked China using a COVID-19 situation report from Wuhan to attack China. APT-36, a Pakistani APT actor, they used a COVID-19 status report from WHO to attack India. Russian actors did not absent in this game as well. APT-28, they attacked Ukraine using COVID-19 situation in Ukraine to attack. Helmut is an Chinese APT actor. We observed they attacked Mongolia using the Ministry of Health daily update situation report in Mongolia, as you were saying. Polaris is also called Mustang Panda. They are a Chinese APT actors. We also intercepted their samples, attacked Taiwan. I would like to have a brief summary about the situation before March 2020. As the following graph shows, you can see after the first outbreak in January 23rd, the APT actor around the world started their work to using COVID-19 related dual thing to conduct their operation. As you can see, however, there are no activity from Chinese actors before January 20th. A reasonable inference would be Chinese people were suffering a lot from the COVID-19 epidemic, so they don't have effort to do attack in that period of time. We plotted another graph to emphasize this observation. The y-axis is the time, and the x-axis is the time, and the y-axis is the number of observed APT samples by Team T5. Also, I try to highlight the Chinese New Year vacation in 2018, 19, and 20 with pink color here. It is observed that after Chinese New Year for every year, we observed a short downtime of Chinese APT for around 1 week. However, the sample number will reach a peak shortly after 1 week in 2018 and 2019, but that's not the case in 2020. So we believe the COVID-19 epidemic prolonged the Chinese APT downtime period in this year. However, the situation changed after March 2020. First, Polaris used some COVID-19 prevention measure related information to attack Philippines. Samyong is another Chinese APT group. In early March, there was a big outbreak in South Korea because of a ceremony in the Shincheonji Christian Church in South Korea. Samyong actor used this event as dual thing to attack South Korean companies and the government. Amoeba, also called APT-41, they leverage Zoho management software 0 day with this CVE number to conduct worldwide campaign. According to US vendor FireEye, they said this campaign also affects some of their Japanese customers, and some of the targets are medical institutes in the world. Hagesa is another Chinese APT group. They also use the WHO status report to conduct their attack, but the target is unknown. Samyong continue to use Shinjongji related Durazine to attack South Korea. Cloud Dragon is a North Korean APT group. They used the situation of COVID-19 in North Korea as their thing to attack South Korea. Polaris is probably one of the most active group recently. We intercept their attack against Taiwan using a research paper released by a Taiwanese professor. Again, Polaris used a status report of WHO to attack Philippines. Roaming Tiger is a Chinese APT group. They attacked Mongolia using the COVID-19 situation in Mongolia government. Lararus is a world-famous North Korean APT group. They also used the COVID-19 infection case to attack South Korea. Here, I would like to have a brief summary regarding the situation after March 2020. As you can see in the following graph, Chinese APT actors were back and they attack even more aggressively than in the past. According to Team T5 research, around 6 to 70% of APT samples we observed in this period of time are related to COVID-19. It's clear that all APT actors around the world are aggressively tracing related information for their government. Next, I'm going to discuss some impact of COVID-19 in cyber world. In this part, I would like to divide the impact into short-term impact and the long-term impact. The first short-term impact is, as we discussed, all governments around the world are keen to know the situations in other countries. For example, FBI confirmed there's a lot of reconnaissance activities and the intrusion into COVID-19 research center. Also, many people in the world are not satisfied with WHO react to COVID-19 at the first moment. In response to this, we see some cyber attacks against WHO official website. We believe all the above questions or emotions will be turned into cyber attacks or espionage operations. The next short-term impact would be the increased risk of working from home. Because of COVID-19, people in companies are forced to working from home. And with this demand, there are more and more servers newly created. On this server are more services opened, such as remote desktop, VPN, SSH, FTP, etc. We believe all these services become new attack interface for cyber attackers. In the right up is an interesting news we observed in April. Remote Works is a Japanese company providing a remote work solution to Japanese company. They announced that their service is going to shut down for some days because of some events. We guess they could be attacked, but currently we don't have concrete evidence. Next, we are going to discuss the long-term impact. The first impact we are going to discuss is Chinese government's political and diplomatic problem. Now that many countries are blaming China, which highlighted geopolitical risk, and some people are even discuss the possibility of a new Cold War era. In react to this problem, Chinese government is trying to shape themselves as a savior in the early stage of COVID-19. To achieve this goal, we believe they will launch APT attack to steal information and the info-up operation to influence the people's opinion around the world. Next is the economic and the financial problem of Chinese government. Way before the outbreak of COVID-19, many people discussed the debt crisis of the Belt and Road problem of Chinese government. Chinese government also announced their GDP in 2020 first quarter, which is minus 6.8 decrease. So people are discussing the possibility that could China become next North Korea. It's interesting that Chen Michael just published a report in April called Operation DRP Control, talking about a Chinese actor targeting gambling company in Southeast Asia. Team T5 has analyzed this campaign for long, and we believe their motivation is money, and the actor could be linked to APT-28 in some degree. In summary, because of the financial problem inside China, more and more APT actors in the past may switch or expand their operation into cybercrime attack. Next is China's internal affairs problem. Because of COVID-19, more Chinese citizens are not satisfied with the performance of Chinese Communist Party. We believe Chinese government react would be suppress the voice in the same time. They will do internal propaganda to educate their people how good their government is. To achieve the above goal, we believe Chinese government will have more strict regulation or more domestic surveillance. In the same time, to relieve the internal pressure, we believe Chinese Communist Party would try to redirect this pressure to result to nationalism. For example, they would educate their people. Our neighbors, such as Japan, Taiwan, are not good. They are bullying China, so we should unite it together to fight against them. That's what CCP has done for the past decades when they have harsh time. Last is China's technical problem, because United States is going to tighten the chip restriction to China. TSMC, the biggest manufacturer in Taiwan, announced they are going to build a branch factory in the United States. A few days later, they also announced that they will stop accepting the new order from Huawei, the biggest telecom company in China. To address this issue, since Chinese government could not get this high technology from other countries in public, we believe they will conduct more cyber attacks to steal this high technology privately. Next is the CPC, the biggest petroleum company ransomware attack case happened in Taiwan last month. On 2020 May 4th, many systems of CPC got shut down because they were infected by some ransomware. Team T5 was involved in the investigation, and we discovered many threat actors' activity in their computer. However, the most likely linked case was in March 20th. We discovered some CoboStrike beacon malware implanted in around March, whose CNC server can be linked to Amoeba or Winty group from China. A few days later, FPCC, another petroleum company, and PTI, a big technology company, were confirmed to be infected by the same ransomware. This is a blackmail Team T5 got from the threat actor. Here you can see the threat actor is very confident regarding their achievement. For example, they say, our goal is to control the entire network, and as you can see, we did it. They even threaten that if you are interested, you can short the stock price of your company if you want. And we have been waiting in your network for more than 4 months, and we have controlled 10 other companies as well. The interesting part regarding this work, this incident is, this is the first time we see ransomware used in Chinese APT attack. And we are thinking whether the threat actor's motivation is political or financial motivation. The reason why we made this suspect is because of the following observation. First, the infected company are either critical infrastructure or big technology company in Taiwan. And this ransomware attack has caused some chaos in Taiwanese society. Next, the ransom money the actor X is so high that we didn't hear any company paid the money to the actor. So if our guess is correct that the actor is actually trying to threaten Taiwanese president, it's an interesting phenomenon. In the past 20 years, Chinese APT has attacked Taiwan, and but what they have done is only cyber espionage operation to steal information. However, as we introduced in this talk, Chinese APT actor may try to steal money or ransom money from you if they want some money. Also, Chinese APT actor, they might try to blow up some facility in your company or your organization if Chinese government has a tense relationship with your country. So here we would like to propose a new mindset for defender, for cyber defender. You have to actively hunt and fix APT problem, or you or your company will be fixed. The last part, conclusion. Here, I would like to discuss how Japan will be affected in the future. For the cyber espionage operation against the government, we believe geopolitical tension will drive APT actor to attack government or critical infrastructure more in the future. For private company, if you have branch office inside China, you should be careful of their surveillance operation. If you have some advanced technology that interests Chinese government, then you should be careful. They will try to steal your technology. For cybercrime activity, we believe more APT players will join the game and with more ransom attacks. For hack division, we believe Chinese Communist Party will try to resort nationalism to divert internal pressure. If that's the case, Japan could be their first target because that's what they have done in the past decades. Okay, thank you. That's all my talk.